Hi guys, a very good afternoon. So let us talk about patriotism. Hanzi panapa namukoma pedzisairu hanya. Who defines patriotism? If that definition does not include with people who looted the United States 15 billion during Mugabe era, gold mafia looters, then it's oxymoronic because surely looting Zimbabwe dry is not patriotism. This alone tells us that the whole bill is a mountain of BS. Let us explore. Let us take a look and agree something important about patriotism. What is patriotism? So patriotism is just in general. It's about me, you, we loving our own country. So it's about us as Zimbabweans loving our own country. What do we do when we love our country? Number one, if you go into the constitution, the constitution is clear about Zimbabwe and its constitution. The constitution is the supreme law, which means if we love Zimbabwe, we have to observe the constitution, number one. Number two, the laws which are consistent to the constitution must be respected and must be followed to the latter. That is patriotism. To me, that is how I view patriotism. So the constitution is clear about corruption. It's clear about mismanagement. It's clear about looting. It's clear about good governance. It's clear about transparency. It's clear about human rights. So when we have human rights which are enshrined in the constitution itself, if we have them being violated, is that patriotism? To me, it's not. If we have injustice, is that patriotism? To me, it's not. What is the injustice? Injustice is when we have a law which is violated by the powerful but is applied to the general people. Secondly, injustice is when extrajudicial laws are being used to repress, suppress, and silence others or silence critics. For an example, the issue of job seeker, that is pure injustice. The issue of Ngarivumi, that is pure injustice. Why? Several people are threatened to kill Nelson Chamisa and his supporters. Nothing happened to them. Jacob Ngarivumi called for peaceful demonstrations. He was arrested. He was convicted. He was jailed. Job Sikala was representing Mo Blessing Ali. Where is he? In Chikurubi for close to a year. Those are the issues we are talking about. So patriotism, we are saying if you are a patriotic Zimbabwean, you have to follow the constitution to the letter. So all the people ZANU PF Varakash and so forth, if they are not following the constitution, it shows that they are not patriotic. So zvimwe zvese izvi patriotism haidi bill, patriotism haidi any law. Patriotism iri kungoda kuziva kuti mutemo wacho uripo muri kuita sei. There is corruption. Is that patriotic? There is looting. Is that patriotic? You are smuggling things into Zimbabwe to avoid paying duty. Is that patriotic? You are smuggling minerals out of Zimbabwe for your own benefit. Is that patriotic? Is buying a house, a mansion or a villa in Dubai patriotic? Is money laundering patriotic? Those are the issues we need to talk about. Is it patriotic to destroy your education sector and send your kids to other countries for them to acquire or attain education? That's not patriotic. Those are the issues we really need to raise as a people and say, is this patriotic? Is this not a bogus law? So if we are able to deal with those issues, if we are able to make use of what we have, the constitution which we have, to make sure that everybody is well represented, everybody is equally represented and by the law, those are the issues we need to take a look on. Those are the issues we need to deal with. So in Zimbabwe, there is no patriotism at all because the people who are claiming to be patriots, they are just saying unofana bvuma zvese zvese zvangonzi ehe ndizvo zvangonzi ehe ndizvo. That is wrong. So the essence of politics is to bring accountability, through criticism. So if you ban criticism, why do we have politics? So Team Zimbabwe, let us end this by simply going to vote for Triple C this 2023. We don't have any option. We have to vote.